Hello everyone, welcome to digital classes of Mallareddy Memorial School. Today we are going to learn the topic from acids, bases and salts. That is testing of pH values of solutions using pH paper. We know the pH scale is for measuring hydrogen ion concentration in solution. Right? We are using pH scale for measuring the hydrogen ion concentration in the given solution. Either it is acidic or maybe basic. We know the pH scale range from 0 to 14 and pH is nothing but power of hydrogen. So, the 7 indicates neutral, right? The pure water indicates neutral. So, the number is 7. Right, this is neutral. So, below the 7 the values are 0 to 6, right. So, those are acidic and above the 7 the values are basic or we can say alkaline. So, here by using this pH values of solution we are now finding the values for different solutions by using the pH paper. So, here pH value of a solution is simply a number, right. pH value of a solution is simply a number which indicates the acidic or basic nature of a solution. So, here the number range is from 0 to 14. We know from 0 to 6 the number indicates acid and above the 7 indicates basic nature. So, we are going to find the nature of the solution, either it is acidic or basic. So, pH represents H3O plus or OH minus ion concentration in the solution. So, in a given solution maybe the H3O plus ions concentration increases, sometimes it is decreases. We know in acidic solutions the H3O plus ions concentration increases, there OH minus ion concentration decreases. And when we are taken basic solution, there the OH minus ion concentration increases and H3O plus ion concentration decreases. So, pH is represents H3O plus or OH minus ion concentration in the solution, right. So, pH is nothing but power of hydrogen. So, here by using of pH paper we are going to identify the acidic nature or basic nature of the solution. So, pH paper is used to indicate the acidity or basicity of a substance. Generally, we will use two types of papers. Those are litmus papers. We can call these papers as the litmus papers, right. One is a red litmus paper and one is a blue. Okay, we will use these two papers to indicate acidity or basicity of the substance. And we know when the blue color litmus paper is dipped in acid solution, the color of the solution is changed into, means the color of the blue color paper is changed into red. So, when blue litmus paper turns to red, that indicates the solution is acid. You can observe in this picture, we know this is the lemon, right. Lemon is an acid contains, that means this taste of the lemon is sour. We know the sour tasting things are known as acids, right. So, here when we are keeping the blue color litmus paper on the lemon, the paper turns into red. So, that indicates the lemon is having acidic nature. So, from this we can say that the acid solutions changes the blue litmus paper into red. So, they are acidic in nature. The solution is acidic. So, blue color litmus paper turns into red under acid conditions. So, the opposite it takes place with the red color litmus paper. And one question here. What happens when red color litmus paper is dipped in acid solution? So, when red litmus paper is dipped in acid solution, the color of the litmus paper is not changed. It is remains as red only because the solution is acid. So, the red color litmus paper is remains as red. The only blue color is changed into red, right? And red color litmus paper turns into blue under base conditions, right? The solution is base means the red color litmus paper changed into blue, and the blue color litmus paper in basic conditions it is remains as blue, right? It will not change the color. Remember that we will use the two types of litmus papers to identify the acidity and basicity of the substance, that is red color litmus paper and blue color litmus paper. So, the blue color indicates acidity of the substance and red color litmus paper indicates basicity of the substance. That means blue color is changed into red to indicate acidity of the substance, and the red color is changed into blue to indicate the basicity of the substance. So, see the pH scale here. The range goes from 0 to 14, and we know the 7 is with neutral. So, below the 7 all the substances are acids, right. So, here we have strong acid and weak acid. From 0 to 3 we can say that strong acids, from 3 to 6 we can say that from 0 to 3 we can say those are the strong acids, and from 3 to 6 we can say those are the weak acids. Okay, in these two categories, below the 7 comes under the acids. In those strong acids are there and weak acids are there, right. From 0 to 3 we can say strong, from 3 to 6 we can say that weak, and above the 7 bases, or we can say alkali substances. So, from 8 to 10 we can say those are weak bases or weak alkali, and from 10 to 14, that means 11 to 14 strong alkali or strong bases. Okay. So, remember this, based on these values we have some solutions here. So, to identify those solutions by using this pH scale. Now, see here, solution mixture and color on the pH paper, adding neutral indicator, pH value and nature of the solution. So, the first solution mixture is wood ash. So, the color on the pH paper is blue. You can see here it is blue. So, the pH value is 8 here, and nature of the solution is weakly alkaline. And here see in this before picture, strong acid, weak alkali, strong alkali we saw, right. So, see the colors here, the strong acids are in red color, and when it is becomes weak the color is changed into yellow, right. Here 7 is a light green, and weak alkali it is dark green, and come to strong alkali it is somewhat blue and somewhat pink are there. So, here we can observe different colors. So, remember these colors. So, based on this we can easily identify the nature of the solution, either it is strong acid or weak acid, or maybe strong base or weak base. Okay. Now see here, next, here this is a wood ash. The pH value is 8. So the color of the pH paper is blue. Right? So when we are keeping the litmus paper into this wood ash solution mixture, there the color of the solution, litmus paper is changed into blue. We know blue color indicates base. So this is pH value is 8, that means this is weakly alkaline. This is not strong base, this is a weak base. And next, soap solution. Yes, this is also blue. The color of the pH paper is also blue here. So the pH value is also 8, and we can say that nature of the solution weakly alkaline or weak base. And next, ammonia solution. So ammonia solution, the color of the pH paper turns into green. So what is the pH value? The pH value is 8. And the nature of the solution, we know the 8 indicates weak base. So this is weakly alkaline or weak base. The ammonia solution is also weak base. Ammonia is nothing but the formula of ammonia is NH3. Right? And next, hydrochloric acid. Sodium hydroxide. So the color of the pH paper is changed into purple. Right? In the sodium hydroxide solution mixture, the color of the pH paper turns into purple. So the pH value is 14. Right? We know from 11 to 14 all the solutions are strong bases. So this is strong base, or we can say strongly alkaline. Yes? And see the next one, hydrochloric acid, HCl. Right? So hydrochloric acid, the name indicates here acid. We know the litmus paper is changed into red. So what is the pH value? The pH value is 1. So this is strong acid or weak acid. We know from 0 to 3 the solution indicates strong acid. So the nature of the solution is strong acid, or we can say strongly acidic. And the next one is the distilled water. That means pure water. So the pure water, that means this is neutral. In pH scale, the 7 indicates pure water. Right? So the pH paper turns into green color, and the pH value is 7, and the nature of the solution is neutral. Right? And the next one is the sulfuric acid. We know the formula of the sulfuric acid is H2SO4, and this is also acid. That means the color of the pH paper turns into red. So the pH value is 1. This is also strongly acidic. Okay. And next, the solution mixture is sour milk. So the color of the pH paper turns into blue, and pH value is 9 here, and this is weakly alkaline, or we can say this is the weak base. And next come to sodium chloride. Okay, NaCl. Right? So the color of the pH paper is green. The paper turns into green color, and the pH value is 7. That means this is neutral. And next, the solution mixture is toothpaste. So the color of the pH paper turns into blue. So the pH value is 10 here. So this is weakly alkaline or weak base. Yes, the next one is a calcium hydroxide. So color of the pH paper turns into blue. Then the pH value is here, you can observe 11. The solution, nature of the solution is weak base or weakly alkaline. And next, lemon juice. So the solution mixture, if you are taken lemon juice, the color of the pH paper turns into orange, or red. The pH value is here 5. So this is nature of the solution is weakly acidic. Yes, and see some more. Carrot juice. The nature of the solution is carrot juice. So the pH paper turns into blue. So the pH value is 5 and 6, anyone, okay. Sometimes it will show 5 or we can take 6 also. So this is mild acidic. That means it is weak acidic. And next one is a coffee. So the solution, litmus paper change into blue. So the pH value is 5 and this is also weak acidic. Weak acid. And next, tomato juice. This is also change the pH paper into blue. Here the pH paper is changed into all in these cases somewhat red or maybe orange. Here we are using blue color litmus paper. Okay, all these are acids. No, for acids we will use only the blue color litmus paper. The blue color litmus paper is changed into red or orange, or sometimes it will show light yellow. Okay, so here the blue color litmus paper changed into orange. So the pH value is 4 here. So this is acid. Okay, that means we can say this is a strong acid. And next, tap water. Here we will use the phenolphthalein indicator. So the phenolphthalein indicator maybe shows somewhat orange color or yellow. That means the nature of the solution is neutral. Yes, we know 6 to 8, that means between 6 to 8, in between those two 7 is there. So with 7 the solution is neutral. That means it will give the green color, right? So that's why we can say this is a neutral. And next one is a banana juice. So banana juice, also for this we will take blue litmus paper. So it will change the color to orange. So here the pH value is 5. We can say this is a mild acidic or weak acid. Okay. Next, colorless aerated drink. So here we will use phenolphthalein indicator. So the pH value is from 6 to 8. That means this is very mild acidic or nearly neutral. That means this is very weak acid, or we can say this is a neutral, because here the pH value between 6 to 8. Next, saliva. That means before meal. We are going to take the meal, right? Daily we will take the meals. Before meal, saliva. Here we will use blue color litmus paper, means the pH value of the saliva is 5.5 to 6.9 before meal. So we can say that this is the weak acid. So saliva after meal, again the pH value is 5.5 to 6.9. So this is also weak acid, right? So these are the some solutions. So we are using the pH paper to indicate the pH value of the solution, right? pH indicates that means this will give the concentration of the H2O plus ions in the given solution, or OH minus ions in the given solution. Sometimes that means in acid solutions the H3O plus ion concentration increases, and in base solutions the OH minus ions concentration increases, right? So the pH scale gives a ranges of acids and bases. So this is about the pH values of the different solutions when we are using the pH paper to indicate the acids and bases. Thank you.